Hello everybody, it's Genie the Wizard, and it's me here once again for a quick little tarot reading message. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This will find you when it needs to, and hopefully I can empower you, enliven you, and bring you some good vibes and energy with the good old selenite little stick wand, cleansing the energy. Gonna give y'all some good vibes today, tonight, whenever y'all are watching this. And yeah, we've got some good old classic tarot, some Oracle Moonology deck, the affirmation cards, and also the Astro Dice, of course. And we're going to see what we get this time for hopefully a quick message, and let's see what we get today to hopefully help y'all, whatever y'all need to know. We've got the South Node in Virgo and the 12th house. Okay, so this is really interesting. I actually do have a little sliver of Virgo in my 12th house. Not a lot, though. So I can actually speak a little bit from experience with this, just a little bit. And with South Node here, it's about the past. And it's funny because South Node and 12th house are very, very similar energies. So the South Node is about the experience from past lives that we bring into this life. It's about sort of what we're experienced at, kind of without knowing how or why. It's sort of just natural talents and abilities, but also sort of, we're not supposed to focus on it in this lifetime. We're not supposed to necessarily go away from it either. Sort of just use it to boost us into our true purpose. With Virgo here, something really good about really good at discernment, really good at nitpicking, really good at organization. I'm a Virgo rising. Hey, I know. Like I said, I have some of it in my 12th house. What is it? Meticulousness. You could be good at any one of those things. Knowing when something matters, getting to the point of something. When something is bullshit. Being a lie detector, anything of that nature. There's something good there, but there's something. And then with that 12th house, it's your connection to faith, your connection to. So if the ninth house is your belief systems about what goes on in this world, about how this world works, about how the game here is played, about how you get shit done here, the 12th house is more your faith about to oh, what goes on the other side. Where do we go when we die? Where do we go when we fall asleep? What happens, is telepathy real? Is telekinesis real? Is how do you personally pray? Do you actually pray? What is your connection to faith or religion? Do you believe in religion at all? Someone here is really getting down to the nitty gritty details, nitpicking, very thinking it out, overthinking it perhaps. Virgo can be about overthinking, overanalyzing. Virgo is very analytical. It's an earth sign, but it's ruled by Mercury. So it's about going over ideas, yes, but it's more about processing of information. The processing of information and actually taking out what matters and utilizing that for the benefit and then throwing out what doesn't. It deals with systems, systemics. So you're sort of or this is sort of the energy of someone either analyzing or sort of what did I know about what I thought about my faith or what I used to believe was real or what I could or could not have. This could be someone questioning their ideas of what they could and couldn't manifest. Very interesting. Let's see what the tarot cards can bring out, and let's see what energy we get this time with this Virgo 12th house. But again, with 12th house, it's funny because 12th house is not only, before I move on, our connection to the other side and stuff like that. It's also things or habits or about ourselves that it could deal with hidden enemies, basically. Things that we can't see that could be a detriment to us that we truly cannot see. The truly things that we cannot see. Things that are hard to see, the unseen. That's why it's the other side, But it's not all bad. It's not bad luck. It's not our devils, our demons. It's not that. It's just simply things that are hard for us to see. So we have to have a little faith there when it comes to them. But it's once we catch them, when we know, we can start to heal, So that's sort of the vibe of the 12th house. So with that Virgo, it's like, yes, it's like, that's why it could be over analyzing when it comes to like either your faith or again with 12th house, again, bad habits or what do you call it, self-destructive habits. It could be maybe you're learning to let go or forgive yourself. Maybe you're being too hard on yourself when it comes to forgiving yourself about something, especially with that South Node, something in the past, learning to let go. Maybe you're working on. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see what energy we get. Oh yeah, definitely worrisome. Very worrisome. Nine of Swords. Very overthinking, babe. Overthinking. Get out of your head. It's all in the mind, babe. It's all in the mind. Definitely what's on the outside and in your definitely immediate environment affects what's on the mind. So if you're in somewhere dark, get somewhere light. Switch up the colors. Switch up your phone background. Switch up your playlist Spotify vibe, make a new playlist on Spotify and jam to it in the shower, or go for a walk. Regardless of what weather is outside, go for a walk, or if you're a gamer, switch up the server vibe in the game, or switch up just something about the environment. Switch up, because it's like what you're taking in is gonna feed into what you're feeding in and going in again in your head. And trust me, I'm a Virgo rising. I know this. I know the energy of overthinking. So, yeah, definitely OCD prone. Get out of your own head. It would help you. And because whatever you are fearing or overthinking is either not going to happen or it's to the point of your own detriment. It's starting to get to that point. But we're going to help you out here, babe. We're going to see what else is going on. Hanged Man. That's very interesting. Let's see what else we get. We've got King of Cups reversed. Let's see what else we get. Two Swords reversed. Knight of Wands upright though. Sun upright and Seven of Wands upright. You know what to fight for now. I'll tell you that. It's becoming clear how or maybe what to fight for. It's funny because like last reading we did get Knight of Swords, but the Sun was reversed, Knight of Wands was reversed. Now the Sun's upright, Knight of Wands upright. They're right next to each other. This is like telling me something happened to where the universe showed you a little tree or a little something that's helping you realign your faith better. It's again with that Sagittarius 9th house. Again, because it's funny how I started off this reading by saying 9th house is like your faith about how shit goes on here. Yeah, you've been going through some shit that's been making you question reality here and like over there. And now it's getting to the point where it's becoming more clear like, oh, okay, if I just work it out like this, I can go about it this way, and now I know what to fight for. It's kind of like a reading I did like a couple videos back. I don't know what I was saying, but it's the energy of like, something happened to where now it's completely perspective change. Let me just say that. I'm trying to remember, and I was thinking the other day of like when the Hanged Man popped up in my life, that really helped me understand the energy better, because it's not like it's a major arcana card. It's not like it's just some little like, oh, I should think about it this way or put myself in their shoes. Like, it's like, no, bitch, like we're gonna put you in someone else's life and like really show you like truly think about things that you have not thought about before. Like truly turn your body, not just your head. Let's turn your whole body, put you in a different environment, and let's see how you think about this. Two of Swords reversed. You've stopped blinding yourself. You took off the blinders, and you saw where your emotions were. You might have been weak emotionally. It's becoming clear because that King of Cups, that's Cancerian energy. So it's funny that Cancer energy in the last reading, you're becoming more clear with your values. You want to know, you're becoming clear what to hang on to and what not to hang on to, what to just fall to the wayside, what to hang on to. That Virgo energy, again, nitpicking. What are you clinging on to? What's bullshit? What matters? What's not? That analytical, this matters, this doesn't. Organizational, this in this box, this in that box. That fiery energy though, getting fired up, yeah. something that you weren't seeing, now it's becoming clear. Oh, I need to deal with this. But it's your own, like, emotional. 12th house. Yeah, it has to do with either your faith, believing what could work out for you. So I feel like this is someone, like, with their own manifestation beliefs. I it's almost like the universe was guiding them to, like, make some sort of, like, decision or something, and, like, for the longest they were putting it off, but now it's like something just reinvigorated your faith. Your impetus, your impulse to now, like, oh, because let's think about this for a second. If the south node is in Virgo 12th house, the north node would be in the 6th house, Pisces. Your faith is enlivened and invigorated in what you're doing every day. So the 6th house is so the 12th house is your spiritual health. 6th house is your physical health, your daily health. So you're taking care of your body, your routines, what errands you're getting done. That kind of, I feel like, was becoming naturally to you, but now you're becoming reinvigorated there, and you're becoming right back on track there. But it's something, again, Pisces energy, unseen, without bounds. Virgo's very, it's gonna get done this way, it's gonna get done this way. Pisces, like, it can get done anyway, but it's still gonna get done. So yeah, wow. A complete perspective change happened because you were overthinking too much in your head, and now it's putting you back on track. It was meant to happen, and it's happening. It may have to do with, like, your daily errands, physical health, work routines, because it's intertwining with how you connect to the other side, your faith, your spirit, your spirituality. Let's see what oracle cards we can get here. Get some advice, see what other messages and clues we can get. I need to realign my back. I don't know. I gotta have to sit some way or change my back's hurting. Something. I don't know. I might. This is awkward, but I don't want to pause the video. I want to keep going, but I had to change something because my back was just hurting too damn much. That card wanted to come out. Let's see here. Take time to breathe out. And what else we got here? Don't let pride get in your way. Okay. Let's think this through. Take time to breathe out. I just heard your emotions are clouding your judgment. That's why that King of Cups is reversed. Because the King of Cups upright, he would usually be able to keep calm within, like, a lot of turbulent waters, to be able to hold on to that one thing that he knows needs to grow. It's becoming clear to you what is worth fighting for, but also this certain perspective change happened, but it showed you how powerful, but how youthful, but how strong you can be. Like, there's a certain channel for that, a way that can be channeled, but it has to be done a certain way, because don't let pride get in your way. I feel like, okay, let me just look at the back of the decks, because I don't want to be bold and make the first move. And what's on the back of the deck? Page of Wands. Okay. So that's, okay. Back of the deck, Page of Wands. We got Page of Wands, I'm pretty sure last reading or a couple readings ago. That spark within you. Something about this important, like, spark within you, whether it's creative spark, some goals, ambitions you have. Be bold and make the first move. With yourself. Make it with yourself that you're going to get this done. You're going to get this done. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But don't let your own pride in get the way. Take time to breathe out. Let it happen on its own timing. Let divine timing come into play. Let things fall away as they need to, and go after the things you know you need to go after when you're like, okay, this is when I need to go after it. Your faith is becoming more invigorated every day, but you're learning more about yourself, when to let your pride and your ego get in the way. You had probably just a major ego death. Major. Either last reading or this reading. Hanged Man, yeah, major ego death, I feel. it kind of shook up. You're kind of emotionally unstable, but you're learning not to beat yourself up over it. And I'm sorry if I was a little mean earlier about it. I'm just saying what I'm seeing in the cards. I'm literally never judging anyone's life here because trust me, I've been a lot of places, and yeah, I wouldn't want to be on the other side of the screen telling someone you need to live life this way, you need to do this. No, I'm just trying to see the vibes I see and see, okay, how can we work this out? And that's what I'm seeing is someone who maybe is realizing, kind of maybe in a weirdly unseen way, it kind of happened to where you realize, okay, I need to let go of this. That's the thing, hanged man. You didn't see it coming, but it kind of, life kind of hanged you the other way. You saw things from a different perspective, and it enlightened you. The sun, right under the hangman, with this Knight of Wands, that Sagittarius energy, your faith, your belief systems about this world, but also the other world. Learning to let go. Don't let your pride get in the way. Don't think you're so much better than anyone else, but kind of humbling yourself, but also like it's like a good thing because it's like taking off the blinders, becoming more emotionally, seeing where you were becoming emotionally unstable, taking time to breathe out. Maybe you were putting too much on your plate. Okay, that's the thing. Because I remember at a time in my life where I didn't necessarily think I was better than anyone else, but I had an opportunity to show, or I guess display that. So I guess I put a lot too much on my plate and I was like, hey, I could do all this. I could show everybody else. But I wasn't taking time to breathe. I wasn't taking time to make rational decisions. And I put too much on my plate and then I resulted to like ugly ways of dealing with it. And then, you know, fell into bad habits here and there. And then it just became a whole thing that now I'm finally now getting out of. And you know, because I know earlier I was like, you know, that's the thing. If you just take time to breathe out, you'll prevent yourself from falling into that bad trap that escapism maybe. It's like you've been there before, so you know how to get out of it, but still, you know, but that's the thing. There's a beautiful spark inside of you, a very, albeit, how do I describe this? Very, not immature, not naive, very, you know, 0.1, 0.5, if you catch my drift, you know, very prequel essence, you know, very the seed. If there was something before the seed, even, you know, it's like just the spark. You're learning how to channel that into something that's going to grow into a plant, grow into a tree that bears fruit. It just took a little realignment. Wow, whoever that was for, be bold and make the first move. Make it with yourself. Cardinal Moon. When you start things emotionally, when you feel that things getting started ramped up, take hold of that for your own sake and channel it the way that you want to see it channeled. So you're learning not to blow up anymore, or not to channel it into fear or anger or negativity. You're learning more positive ways to channel it. Something happened. Wow. Let's see what affirmation cards we get. Sorry, it's just very intense energy. I don't know what I'm gonna call these videos. Every time I film these videos, I usually film like 3 at a time, and then like I'll rewatch them and then title them. Gosh, this is very intense energy, and I just really hope that, you know, hopefully something I'm saying helps somebody. That's always the intention. Let's see what affirmation cards we can get to end this off. Please, Spirit, with the highest of love and intentions. Best love. Let's see here. Every challenge I face is an opportunity to grow. I see the positives in all situations. Okay. Ooh, I love this one. I am the architect of my life. Ooh, I love that one because the my life was in italics. And then I have the courage to create positive change in my life. Okay. So despite whatever challenges you're going through, it's all for your benefit. It's all for you to grow. I'm not saying like, and the reason I said that with a smile is because despite the hard things that life may have thrown at me, I decided that I wasn't going to let myself look at it in the bad way and just become someone who just let things happen to me. No, I'd rather put my best effort, and despite the fear that may face me, despite the wrong things people may have done to me, you know, you have the courage. That's the thing, courage in the face of fear, despite those anxieties, despite those fears that you may not make it, or that's talk. What do you mean you're not going to make it, or what you're doing doesn't matter? What? You're the architect of your life. So whatever challenge it is, that's the thing, 7 of Wands, you know, whatever struggles you may go through, whatever hardships, you know why you're doing them now. You're doing it with purpose now. You know why you're doing it now. There may be a lot of uncertainty, but you're doing it with purpose. It's clear to you now. You're starting to see the positives in all situations. That sun, bright, beautiful, positive energy, it's showing you the truth now. Wow, but take time to breathe out. It's all clear to you now. What? Oh my gosh. But yeah, that's pretty much the energy. Big, beautiful energy. And your thoughts are becoming more clear. I can see less toxic thoughts, less anxious thoughts, calmer waters. And because, well, that's the thing. The 6 of Swords didn't come out, so I wouldn't necessarily say calmer waters. That's the thing. It's like rambunctious energy still. You have a lot of ambitious, bright energy, but you're learning how to channel it and get rid of the excess toxicity and stuff getting in the way. You're learning how to filter it out. That's that Virgo energy. You have talent there, but you're learning how to channel it in a way that doesn't overpower you. Getting that courage back, taking control, and putting up a good fight. Wow, I'm so proud of you. But just remember to breathe it out, fill it out. I just heard take a shower, so maybe a hot bath, or maybe get out a heating pad, rest your back, get an ice pack or something, or something of that nature. Maybe it would help. Or some hot tea. Ooh, a nice ice cold glass of water. Anyways, I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, the video is almost 23 minutes long. I love you guys, and I'll see you here next time for some more videos. And I hope that anything I said today helped. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Okay, guys. Talk to you later, and I look forward to seeing you grow on your journey. And I'm sending you all the best love and wishes because I believe in you, no matter where you're at. No matter if anyone else in your life believes in you now, I do. Okay? So keep going.